So I got to tell you about this guy. Yeah, he is really walking through his life trying to make everything Jesus-y. You know, he tries to turn everything into spiritual examples, and it never fails when someone does something he doesn't like. He tries to use Christianity to justify his view versus what they're doing and what's going on. And he likes to point out things even with other people, but mainly within himself, about what's wrong with them compared to himself. Well, you know who that guy is? Yeah, you're right. He's me. You know, I think whenever I see Paul talk about I am the chief of sinners, I'm thinking, no, there's no way. There's no way, because I am the chief of sinners. How in the world God could love somebody like me, I do not get it. Because I catch myself every stinking day being more and more just wrong. Just wrong. One of the best things that I get to do as a sanctuary podcaster is be open and honest and real with you. And I made the decision whenever I became one of these guys that I was going to do that. I'm going to be real. And a lot of people don't like it. In fact, you ought to read some of the comments that we get. Oh my gosh, because we're very real. And we say exactly what's on our mind and what's on our heart. And we're not afraid to live our life in front of you. And as a result, man, people love to get down on us. And they're going to really get down on me about this one, because I'm going to be the honest one and say to you that I'm one of the most judgmental people that I know. And we're always talking about don't judge. Judge not, lest you be judged. And I am one of the very ones that is probably the most judgmental. You know, I see things on the news and I think to myself, well, if they were Christian, that wouldn't happen. Or I see things, you know, people that I disagree with, or that have hurt other people, or that have hurt me. And I think, you know, that person, there's a special place in hell for that person. Have you ever heard someone say that? I've thought that, you know, gosh, there's a special place in hell for someone that would do something like that. But you know, the only difference in me as a Christian and all these people that I like to judge is the fact that I have asked Jesus to forgive me. I am no better than any of the people that I choose that I feel like I have justification to hate. I'm not. The passage that I want to read to you is out of Matthew chapter 7, starting with verse 5. It says, and I'm going to read this because it is nailing me. It says, "Hypocrite! First get rid of the log out of your own eye, then perhaps you will be able to see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye." You know, just as recently as last night, I was carrying on a conversation saying, you know, I don't know how that guy can do that. I don't know how he can do that, because if it were me, I would do this or I would do that. When will I ever learn? I want you to know that we as sanctuary podcasters, me as Scott, let's take all the other guys out. Let's just talk about me. Me as Scott, I don't have it all together. I wish I did. I don't. But I'm trying. And I want to grow. And I want to be more like Jesus. But I mess up a whole lot. And I don't ever want to get to the point in my life where I think I've got it all licked. Where I've got it, everything that I can learn, I've learned it. I want to be teachable. I want to be someone that can be molded and made into what God wants me to be. I've been broken, yeah. But that doesn't give me an excuse or an answer, or that doesn't give me that doesn't give me the right to look at someone else and say, well, they need brokenness. I'm no better than anyone else. No better. In fact, I'm far worse probably than most. But thank God, Jesus loved me enough that he went to the cross and he died for me and he died for you too. So let's take that knowledge to others and let's all go give them heaven.